Morning, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School, and I'm out here in a different wildlife area today with my Jeep. And there's something I carry in my Jeep I kind of wanted to show you guys today because it's from a company called FLEXTAIL, and that's a company that I've worked with for quite a few years. Their air pumps for air mattresses, their new Zero pump is fantastic. We'll talk about that in another video. I did a video review last year on the FLEXTAIL Tiny Rappel. You can refer back to that video. This is an excellent piece of kit. I like to keep this in my, what I call my junk box, basically. I've just got a front runner junk box here. It's kind of got everything in it that I carry with me that's just odds and ends. You know, it's got the toilet seat for the 5-gallon bucket, the collapsible sink. It's got the emergency radio in it. It's got a Grail filter in it. It's got some straps in it for hammocks, extra straps or straps I can use across top of the vehicle for hanging things. It's got an extra headlamp in it. So it's just kind of a junk catch. But things that I want with me all the time, no matter what, they go in that box. And one of the things that I keep in that box is this FLEXTAIL shower. Yes, I said shower. There's gonna be times, especially if you're with your wife, with your grandkids, or even if you're by yourself and you get into a muddy area where you've had to recover a vehicle or something like that, and you've gotten yourself very dirty, you may want to shower. Heck, you may want to shower just so you don't stink like a goat for 3 days if you're out camping or overlanding. So in which case a shower comes in really handy. Now, the way this thing works is it comes in a really nice black hard case, and I like that. You open this thing up, and I'm going to show you the inside of it here. You've got the shower unit, the hose, and you've got a small pocket up here with a charging cable in it. It's a USB-C charging cable. But basically, you just have a couple things you got to pull out of this dude, and you're ready to go. Now, you can use a regular 5-gallon bucket with this shower. And I carry a black 5-gallon bucket with me, again, for the toilet seat, for storing things in and things like that, for sitting on sometimes. I've got a seat lid on it, so I can sit on it, use it for a stool. But I can also use it to hold water for a shower. However, FLEXTAIL has a bucket, a collapsible bucket here that they sell that comes with this shower unit that works really, really well. It's got a spigot on it in case you want to take water out of it and you're not taking a shower. But you can hang it up anywhere, in a tree, on a post, on your Jeep somewhere. I've got mine hanging from my overhang right now that's collapsed up. So it's got a spot to hang right there. That's a great place for it. And all you do is drop the motor unit basically into the water and it pumps water out through the shower head. So that's what we're gonna talk about real quick. All right, so here is the FLEXTAIL bucket. You can see it's got 2 straps on it, and I've got hung from my overhang here, my Hike overhang. It does have a nozzle here that you can open up. You get water out of it if you want to. Close it up. It works really, really well. If you just want to use it for a water storage device or carrying from a water source up to your truck, it's a nice collapsible heavy-duty bucket. Works really, really well. All right, so you have a section of hose, you have a shower head, and you have the pump itself. You've got, both of these have the same push lock device on them to connect them. One of them has a hanger on it here, and that's made so that when you hook it to the shower head and it just clips on just like that and just clips off by grabbing a hold of it and pulling backwards. And once you've clipped that on the shower head, you have a hanger that's built into it here if you want to hang that shower head off of something and you don't want to try to control it by hand, but you can do it either way. And then you have the same push lock system here that goes on the pump, locks on, and you're ready to go. Now all you have to do is turn the pump on. It's got a Type-C connector here. It's a Type-C charge right here in a little waterproof cover. And then it's got a screen here that you can clean out if it gets dirty and gets grime or grit or anything like that in it, sticks, all that stuff gets trapped in that small screen right there, and you can clean that out when you're done. Pretty simple system, really. Turn it on. Drop it in the water. And there we go. Boom. Look at that. Turn it on. Turn it off. Works fantastic. Look at that spray. That is a fantastic little shower unit right there. And you can hang that dude from something if you want to, so that you can stand underneath it and take a shower. Not a problem at all. All you have to do is turn this off when you're done. pull your pump out, hit the power button, and you're done. Let it dry out and store it. All right, so I just hung this shower head off a carabiner here. Same setup I use when I'm camping. I've got these carabiners that I hang on one of my hammock straps. This is a Pathfinder hammock strap. I hang carabiners under, hang clothes off of, hang shoes off of. I can hang on the tailgate, let them hang under. I can hang a lantern on there. Whatever I need, it's just there for me utility-wise as a place to hang things. But it works good for one of these shower heads as well. Okay, so with this shower, you hit the switch twice, and it turns green. And now you can hear it. You hit the switch again, now you got extra power, all right? So let's see what that looks like. Let's go 1, 1, 2. Throw that bad boy in the bucket down here. Turn that dude on. Look at that. Man, oh man. That'll get a young and clean quick. Or you, whichever the case may be. You done showering, all you gotta do is turn it off. That gives you a chance to pull the pump. Hit the button. Done deal. So I know somebody's gonna ask in this video, can you put this thing straight into a water source? Of course you could. That's why it's got this stand on it here, with a screw on it, so you can put a tripod on the bottom of this, set it down in a water source, and your screen, where you're drawing water into here, is not going to be directly down in the debris, sucking in the mud and the dirt. It's gonna be up here, sucking water in from the top. And again, you do have a screen in there that you can clean out right there, and it just pops right out. It's about the size of a quarter. Clean that bad boy out and replace it. Stick it back in, put the lid on, you're ready to rock and roll again. Very, very nice unit to have with you, especially if you're overlanding or camping out of a vehicle and you've got the luxury of carrying something. It doesn't weigh very much at all. I think it weighs 12 ounces. Well, it says 11 ounces on it. So it must weigh 11 ounces. That's without the other stuff probably, but I'm sure it doesn't weigh more than a pound all said and done. So there it is, all stored back in the case. Flip it over, zip it up. Ready to go for the next time. Okay guys, that was just a quick review on this FLEXTAIL shower unit. Now there's 3 pieces of kit, like I said, that I would definitely buy from FLEXTAIL. One of them is that shower. The other one is that tiny rappel. And the third one is called the Zero Pump. And I've not done a review on this yet, but it is coming. But the Zero Pump works really, really well for blowing up inflatable or even self-inflating air mattresses to top them off or to remove the air from them as well. And this is a very, very small unit. I actually can keep this in the same bag, kit bag in my backpack that my small brick, my headlamp are in. The Zero Pump stores in there very well, right with that stuff. So I've got one bag in there with basically electronic stuff in it in my backpack. So it's great for backpacking as well, but it will blow up a mattress as big as the Mondo King that's inside of my Born bedroll. So I appreciate you guys' views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our family, for our business, all of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends. And I'll be back with another video as soon as I can, guys. Thanks.